Okay, here we go. Chapter 9 Romantico Desperado. That's what my mentor Linda used to call me back in college. It meant romantic fool. So, chapter 9 is a long chapter, but rather than reading the entire chapter to you, I picked out three, to me, seem very interesting segments to share with you. You can read the rest of it in the book or via Kindle. Chapter 9 started when I first came back from Europe. Although I loved EU, I loved Denver, but I just wasn't feeling it. You know, as an artist, as a painter, even as a writer, you need to feel it. If you don't feel it, you couldn't create. And I was in the complete creative drought. Coming back to the United States, there was no comparison compared to in terms of arts, in terms of creativity compared to what I just went through in Europe, backpacking, meeting people, traveling. So even though I was nominated for Rose Scholar, that still wasn't very interesting to me. Here we go. Uninspired by the mundane class routine, I desperately sought inspirations through visits to the Denver art museums and local art shows. The intellectual drought continued to plague me. I couldn't pull out of the creative slum. With winter approaching, I didn't want to capitulate as the German Sixth Army in Stalingrad did. Like the despairing Wehrmacht soldiers, the occasional supply drop brought a glimpse of hope, but instead of food, they will find cases of iron crosses. Accolades and merits were no replacement for artistic nutrition. Ed, can I take Sheba for a walk? I love our house German Shepherd. So by this time, I also move out of the apartments. And I move in with my buddy Glenn, his friend Ed, Ed's girlfriend Claudia, and another housemate, Krishna, but I think I call her Christina in the book. Oh wow, close enough. And my favorite, Sheba, the German Shepherd. That's Ed's fur baby. Sure, Ed agreed. 6'4" in height, an athletic build, Ed was a giant teddy bear with a heart of gold. Sheba was Ed's fur baby, and he knew I loved his dog dearly. One evening, after walking Sheba, I made a routine call home to chat with Peggy and Mom. It had been a year since I last visited the family. Hey, Shitface, Mom home. I call Peggy by our mutual nickname. Mom, John called you Shitface. Ha ha. Tell John I'm busy making dumplings. You talk to him. I could hear Mom responding to Peggy from the kitchen. So what you want? Nothing. Just call to see how you guys are doing. Same thing? Oh, remember the kind Joanne from Taiwan? Joanne? Good grief. I was 15. That was not a lifetime ago. Okay, yeah, I remember. She went move to the kind Japan, got engaged, and now she went to stay with their sisters and brothers in LA, you know. Peggy's networking skills were impressive, and her ability to track minute details were even more remarkable. Yeah, so? I truly couldn't care less. You like her number? How far is the kind Torrance, California from Denver? Did you just say she was engaged? I certainly didn't want to repeat the Sunday Shoes episode. They power ready. Pow means finished in Hawaiian. They power ready. And she like to talk to you, bruh. So what? You like her number or what? Peggy was relentless. Languishing in academic stagnation and lacking inspiration to jumpstart the most important year in my college career, I had a lot of interest in rekindling a childhood crush. Hey, don't be stuck up, yeah? You gonna call her or what? Sure, I'll call. Oh well, why not? What harm could it do? John, you know how the kind older sister, Patricia, always talks stink about you? Well, she still does. The childhood drama began when I dubbed her beauty mark on Patricia's lips, Sanbazi, Mandarin, Chester's mole. We were 10 years old. I recall having written to Joanne detailing my struggles in school weekly during the first couple of months of our lives in Hawaii. On one occasion, we even managed an international phone call without her parents' knowledge. Although more than 7 years had elapsed, since our last conversation. Out of curiosity, I made the call to Torrance, California. Wei? Mandarin, hello? The young man answered. Wei, 请问 Joanne 在吗? Mandarin, hello? Is Joanne home? Yes, she is. Wait. Followed by a shout for Joanne to get on the phone. Who is it? I could hear a woman's voice asking the young man who the caller was. I don't know. It's a man. Hello? Joanne? Yes, it's John Liu. Last time we spoke was 1979. Joanne sounded like a woman, no longer the 14-year-old girl from my recollections. It's almost 7 years. Joanne's voice was caring and sincere, which brought me back to the night before we parted in 1979. Joanne later told me that my letters to her infuriated her parents, and she was severely beaten by her father for wanting to stay in touch with me. All my letters to her were subsequently burnt, and she was prohibited to write to me. Our Thanksgiving break is coming up in 2 weeks. Maybe I can come see you in California. Good. Joanne sounded excited. My only encounter with Golden State was at the Los Angeles International Airport while making a connection to Denver from Honolulu a little over 3 years prior. I got in touch with Tim and Sophia, my 2 graduate student friends who were practically like siblings to me, in Monterey Park, California. Sophia, are you guys going to be around in 2 weeks? I'm flying to LA. I went on and explained the unlikely chance encounter. Sophia was pleased. Really? Is she cute? Haha, I'm glad you moved past Karen. Hey, your son is coming to visit in 2 weeks. Sophie shouted to Tim. To a certain extent, Tim and Sophie were like godparents to me. Tim came on the phone, at which time I reiterated my reason for visiting. Really? This could be interesting. My big brother chuckled. Hey, what's the flight number? We'll pick you up. When my best friend and roommate, Glenn, came home from classes that evening, I shared my plan with him, hoping for some words of wisdom. So what do you think? Do you think I'm doing the right thing by going out to California? Glenn sprung his waterbed, exhausted from having attended 1 class. Let's see. You probably haven't gotten laid in a while. And if this is your only chance in getting some, I mean, it's a long way to go to just get some. But since I limited options, I leaped on top of my orange-haired monkey and began to deflea his winter pelt with a roll of industrial packing tape. Ouch! Ouch! You wanted my honest opinion! Ouch! Sheba, our house dog, curious over our rump, rested her chin on her front paws and lay watching Glenn get it forcefully groomed. Yeah, you damn monkey.